Never a dull day in the world of Notre Dame football. And on a Monday, we got some breaking news, and we're going to dive into two big items in this particular video. Folks, please hit the thumbs up on this video. Of course, subscribe to the Blue and Gold YouTube channel for more content, and go to blueandgold.com for coverage of all of these news items. And I'll just throw out, folks, join Blue and Gold today. It's $1 for 7 days of premium access. You got the best coverage of Notre Dame in the college football playoff, the best Notre Dame sports bar on the internet, as I like to call it, and so much more. Recruiting intel, transfer portal coverage when that becomes a little bit more popular, and more. And speaking of transfer portal coverage, I said when that becomes a little bit more because we did have a pretty big item to share on Monday. Devonta Smith, now it's not the wide receiver who, absolutely balled out for the Crimson Tide. It is Devonte Smith, the cornerback from Cincinnati LaSalle. 1 year of eligibility remaining for him. In 2021 and 2022, he was a big-time special teams player for the Crimson Tide, was out for the majority of the 2023 season with injury, and then was the starter for Alabama's, I believe they call it the Husky position, which really translates to the nickel spot for Notre Dame. He had 30 tackles in 2024 with a forced fumble and 5 pass breakups. So this is the news for Notre Dame, getting Devonta Smith, a starting Alabama cornerback, out of the transfer portal. Something that we haven't really seen this for Notre Dame, right? It's been taking guys from Duke or Wake Forest or whatever the case may be. But no, this is a big time portal prospect from Alabama. Smith started all 12 games for Alabama this season, his first year as a full-time defensive contributor. 323 of his 421 snaps were in the slot. Again, he's a nickel cornerback. That's what we're expecting him to play for the Fighting Irish. He excels in coverage, allowing 19 receptions on 29 targets this past season for 123 yards. That's just 4.2 yards per attempt, 0 touchdowns thrown against him. And here is what Alabama head coach Kalen DeBoer had to say about Smith. He's been great here, especially this fall when he's been healthy. This spring, he was kind of coming back, and in the summer as well. He brings great speed, and he's got a high motor, got a lot of want to. We call it high desire to be great. He also added, with some of those injuries he's had, it's fun being around guys who have continued to stay the course like he has. He's really in that safety room, in that Husky position, which is our nickel kind of position. So there you go. He's done a great job there. He can line up and play man-to-man and come off the edge and stop the run. So really important position in our defense. So this is Notre Dame continuing to go to the transfer portal for that nickel position. Thomas Harper from Oklahoma State, Jordan Clark from Arizona State, and now Devonta Smith from Alabama. So this news did get out there a little bit unexpectedly, but hey, things happen. The national reporters catch on to it. Pete Nakos, Max Olson, Matt Zenitz, and all these big time national transfer portal reporters. They find out something. It's out there. Maybe Notre Dame didn't want it out there yet, but hey, it's a done deal. Devonte Smith has signed with the Fighting Irish. Graduate transfer, 1 year of eligibility remaining, and I'm pretty sure he'll be in South Bend in January, but I haven't been able to confirm that just yet. The other bit of news to share is that Notre Dame running backs coach Dylan McCulla has emerged as a top candidate for the Ohio Bobcats head coaching position. John Bryce of Football Scoop reported it. You can find John at John D. Bryce1 on Twitter. And yeah, I mean, there's in-house candidates. As Bryce notes in this tweet, you can find this article at Football Scoop. But Dylan McCulla, Notre Dame's running backs coach, in the mix there. And if you look at past Notre Dame running backs coaches, as Mason Plummer puts in this tweet, he says, if McCulla leaves, Notre Dame's running back coach will be an attractive one. Its last 2 running back coaches will have become head coaches immediately after leaving Notre Dame. Lance Taylor for Western Michigan. And then, of course, you have Autry Denson, a former Notre Dame running back who spent several years in the NFL, took the Charleston Southern head coaching position. He's now with the Arizona Cardinals. So we'll see what happens with McCulla, to be determined. Something that I feel like McCulla will deal with that after the college football playoff is over. He did interview for the Ohio position, according to Bryce, but I don't expect him to leave right now during the college football playoff run. Notre Dame plays Indiana on Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. the game will be seen on ESPN/ABC. We'll have all the coverage right here on our Blue and Gold YouTube channel and blueandgold.com. Again, folks, wrapping up, Devonte Smith, Alabama cornerback, headed to Notre Dame, and Dylan McCulla, Notre Dame's running backs coach, interviewing for the Ohio head coaching position. Folks, please hit the thumbs up on this video, and as always, we will catch you next time.